Hey everybody, it is Radleigh here with the Angelic Weather Report for October 13th through the 19th. So, as you might suspect, if you follow along, I am working with angel affirmation cards, and that's because this is my newest deck. Comes out next week, not this week, but next week. I'm very excited about this now. I have published, I keep losing track. This will be my 12th card deck, and it is my first affirmation card deck. So I'm very excited. And before we get to Angelic Weather Report, let me explain affirmation cards to you. So affirmation cards were really made big by Louise Hay, the grande dame herself, creator of Hay House Publishing. And so these cards are not quite like tarot. They're not like oracle cards. They're sort of their own little thing, but they can be used in a certain divinatory way. With tarot and oracle cards, we're really looking for answers to our questions. We're looking for what might be coming up, what kind of advice do we need from the angels or the divine that would help us to be able to make successful choices and navigate the right things. Affirmations are sort of like mini mantras. They are stories that we use to help us keep our thoughts positive and on the right track. But by pulling cards from an affirmation card deck, we can get a feel, we can get a sense of where we are off track or where maybe our thoughts aren't exactly where they need to be for us to get where we want to be, making them in a way sort of divinatory in their particular element because it's the angels or the divine source, you pick your word, saying, here's where you're wrong, you need to fix this. Well, that's sort of the same as other regular cards. So, what I'm going to do for starters is that I'm going to pull 5 cards for you. I've already pulled them from Angel Affirmation cards. A card for your career, a card about prosperity and abundance, a card about relationships, a card about health, and a card about spirituality. So let's start with career. Now, keep in mind that there are 44 cards in here. On every card is 2 affirmations that are related to one another. So there's literally 88 affirmations in this deck. And this first one has 2 affirmations, and you can use just one of them or both of them together. The first one says, I release self judgment and embrace self love. Let me say it again. I release self judgment and embrace self love. All right. The second one says, I find beauty in every aspect of my being. I find beauty in every aspect of my being. So, this is a message that comes from the love angels. On the back of every single one of these affirmation cards is a message from either an archangel, your guardian angel, or what I call special project angels. And this message comes from the love angels. And it says, we can fly into your life when you need help finding love for yourself. Allow us to help you to see yourself clearly as a true beloved child of the divine. Now, you might be thinking, Radleigh, wasn't this career? It is career. Because in working on your career, in working on aspects of how you relate to your career and what you do for a living, there needs to be self love. There needs to be a lack of self judgment. There needs to be a way for you to look at yourself and say, I am beautiful, I am perfect, I am wonderful, and I deserve the right career, and I deserve to be treated properly in my career. And so that's the card for career. Now, the card for prosperity comes to us from the guardian angels, from your guardian angels. The 2 affirmations on here are, there is no limit to how my guardian angels can assist me. There is no limit to how my guardian angels assist me. Now, that's actually an affirmation that I have been using personally for years and say every day. And the second one is, I can ask for angelic help with anything I need. I can ask for angelic help with anything that I need. So you can use one or both, but the message from your guardian angels is we are omnipresent, so we can be anywhere and everywhere all at once. Don't hesitate to ask for our help with any task, big or small. So when it comes to prosperity, get your guardian angels involved. They are there for you. They can help. They're like they have just as much ability to help you as the archangels do. It's just they're solely focused on you, and they are asking to help you with your prosperity and abundance. When it comes to relationships, the card today also comes from the guardian angels. And the card has the two affirmations, and one says, "Today I choose faith over fear." This is about relationships. Today I choose faith over fear. And the second one says, "I stand tall in my trust in the divine." I stand tall in my trust in the divine. And the message from your guardian angel says, "We are messengers from Source, whose entire purpose is to make you feel safe. Trust that you are adored and protected in all ways." So in your relationships, stand tall in your trust of the situation with the divine and choose faith over fear. Today's card for health comes to us from Archangel Raziel. And the two affirmations are, "I am a co-creator with the universe." I am a co-creator with the universe, and my awareness of divine knowledge is constantly expanding. My awareness of divine knowledge is constantly expanding. And the message from Raziel says, "As the scribe of mystical secrets, I can help you to fully understand at a soul level the cosmic principles necessary to manifest a magical life." So, in your concerns about health or working with health or in your career that is based on health, it's asking you to stay very in touch with the divine to co create the story that you really want to create on those topics, but also look at the esoteric, look at unusual ways of getting healing, look at spiritual ways of finding physical health and vibrant existence. Finally, for our spirituality, we have a card from Archangel Jeremiah. I love that because Archangel Jeremiah is the mercy of God. And one of the things that Jeremiah brings to the table is his ability to help us with our psychic gifts. I do think it's really interesting that in a deck where the vast majority of the cards are related to the archangels, only one of our cards this week came from the archangels. And it says, "My psychic gifts are strong and trustworthy. My psychic gifts are strong and trustworthy. Angelic messages flow easily to me. Angelic messages flow easily to me." And the message from Jeremiah says, "When you call upon me, I will empower you to develop your spiritual gifts so you can more easily receive heaven's messages." So I think that one is self-explanatory. So now I want to do what I always love to do, is to give you a bit of a personal reading. So I want you to think about something in your life that has you concerned, particularly if it's a thought that's racing through your head or a story that you're telling yourself that you would really rather not be telling yourself anymore. What topic or situation do you want affirmations from the angels about? So you think about that, and I'm going to shuffle. And I put the cards back into the deck that we use for the Angelic Weather Report. All right, so do you feel called to card number 1 as the answer to your question? To card number 2 as the answer to your question? Card number 3, is that the one that you feel like that's the one that has the affirmations that I need for my question? Or is it card number 4? So card number 1 comes to us from Archangel Metatron, and the affirmations are, "I am present and focused. My powers of manifestation are unlimited." Again, those are, "I am present and focused. My powers of manifestation are unlimited. If you felt called to card number 2, your message comes from the guardian angels who are very present this week. And it says, there is always a divine solution to every challenge. There is always a divine solution to every challenge. And the other one says, everything always works out for my highest good. Everything always works out for my highest good. If number 3 was the one that reached out to you, that is from Archangel Gabriel. And the first affirmation says, I express my truth with grace and love. I express my truth with grace and love. And the other one says, I communicate with confidence and clarity. I communicate with confidence and clarity. And finally, card number 4 is from Archangel Michael, our big friend. And if you're watching this on YouTube, the big blue guy behind me right now, it says, I am surrounded by angels of protection. I am surrounded by angels of protection. I am perfectly safe in all ways. I am perfectly safe in all ways. So I also wanted to let you know that I have a free little masterclass. It's just a one and done called Empowering Your Life with Angel Affirmations. It's based on my new deck. It's absolutely free. You can sign up for it by going to radleighvalentine.com/live. And that is coming up on October 22nd, the day that the deck comes out. So check it out. If you would like to learn more about how affirmations, whether they come from my deck or whether they are the ones that you create for yourself, can help you to empower your life, then check it out. You can click that link in the comments and sign up for that at radleighvalentine.com/live. In the meantime, don't stop talking to your angels. It's super important that you keep them invested in your life and a part of everything that you do. I'm Radleigh Valentine. Talk to you next week.